Mexico is loud and quiet. It's ancient and alive. It's a place that overwhelms your senses and then completely grounds you. This is the most insane thing that I've ever seen. It's difficult to come here. The colors are bold, the streets are busy, and everything moves with its own rhythm. Mexico doesn't just ask you to see it, it dares you to feel it.
Lo siento, no comprende. No comprende, no habla español.
Ma-overwhelm ko sa mga baligya ay nagig-away, feeling ako mag-asawa. After 3 days of traveling, I'm finally here in Mexico. I'm in Merida. This is my first destination. It's in the Yucatán area of Mexico. And it's the farthest that I've been from Asia. And it's the longest flight that I've ever had. But so far so good. I am well hydrated before I took my flight. I'm exhausted, of course, but I really didn't suffer from jet lag. I'm fine. I arrived last night in Mexico City and then I took another flight this morning. Earlier this morning, I have to wake up at 4 a.m. to take another flight to Merida. And now I'm in Merida. I'll be staying here for the next 5 days before I move on to other areas of Mexico. But wait, let me tell you about what happened when I arrived last night in Mexico City. My luggage was damaged. It's missing one of its wheels, but they said that they will compensate me for this. Actually, they will give me $500 Mexican dollars, so it's not that much. But my insurance will also cover this, so that's great. I will show you my hotel. My room is really nice. It's perfect. Let's check out the pool. I super love my hotel. It's so nice.
So this is the Convento de San Antonio Padua. So basically, it's a mall. It's the yellow city because all of the buildings here are painted yellow. I think they also call it here Calesa.
My food is so good. That's the Pyramid of the Fortune Teller. It's the most popular structure here in Uxmal. You know what this place reminds me of? It reminds me of the Angkor Wat temples in Cambodia. It's not as immense as the Angkor Wat, but I don't know, it just reminds me of it. Some of its structures, there are little similarities.
Uno.
Claro que sí, amiga.
Queso.
Queso de bola.
Sí, queso de bola.
No tiene queso, ¿verdad, amiga?
Lo siento, no comprende. No comprende, no habla español.
Puede ser queso. Puede ser queso y Nutella.
Oh, ok.
Ajá. Es la que más piden. El queso y Nutella. La combinada.
Okay.
Se llama combinada.
Okay.
Esa. ¿Está bien?
Sí, sí.
¿Está bien? Ahí está una de Nutella.
There you go. So it looks like this, the marquesitas. It's filled with cheese and Nutella. It's like a crepe. So if ever you find yourself in Merida for some reasons, you have to like explore the buildings around this plaza because there are a lot of really nice vantage points and you can go inside for free. There are also museums around this plaza like the Casa de Montejo and this one that I'm visiting right now. It's actually all free, you can just go inside. I am at this Hacienda Mojuiche. This is the place that I really wanted to go to. It's difficult to come here. I hired a taxi to take me here and wait for me. There will be someone who will be guiding us inside. You can't go inside without a guide. So there will be like 4 cenotes at this place. And yeah, I will know more facts about it later. Beneath the surface of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula lies a secret world of cenotes. It's an old church or a chapel, I think. Pretty nice, especially the details inside.
These natural sinkholes, formed by collapsed limestone, reveal crystal clear freshwater pools, ancient, sacred, and breathtaking. To the Maya, cenotes were portals to the underworld, places of spiritual power and life-giving water. Some were even sites of ritual offerings, including precious objects and at times human sacrifices. I'm done with a tour of the cenotes. The cenotes are like unreal. It's so magical. Both are so beautiful, both the closed and the open cenotes. The closed one is actually also so magical, especially when the light enters from above. Like the light beams are dancing inside a cave. It is so beautiful. And also the open cenote is like a river that flows from one side to the other. It's just so beautiful. You can ride this train to go to the different cenotes here in Santa Barbara. Cenotes today are hidden oases for adventurers, perfect for swimming, snorkeling, or simply marveling at the magic of nature. Some are open air and sun-drenched, others are cave-like and mysterious, dripping with stalactites and echoing silence. But all of them hold a quiet kind of wonder, a stillness that feels almost timeless. I have a very useful tip for when you come to Mexico. We all know that Mexican food are a little messy to eat, like the tacos, tostadas, tortas. You really have to use your hands when you eat this kind of food. You can't use spoon and fork to eat tacos, so you'll really get your hands messy. So I thought of that in advance and I came prepared. I have my plastic gloves with me. They don't use plastic gloves here. I haven't seen any vendor or restaurant that uses plastic gloves. So it's only me that uses this. I bring this everywhere. I bought it in advance and I just repacked it in my resealable bag. It's been very useful and I'm so glad that I have this because I don't like getting my hands messy and it's more hygienic this way. The next day, I went to Chichen Itza. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world. During spring equinox, the sun hits the pyramid just right. One side is lit, the other is in shadow, creating the illusion of a serpent slithering down the steps. This is the temple of the warriors, where they make human sacrifices. This is a lovely little town of Valladolid. It's so random. People are just like... Cenote Zachi in Valladolid. ¿Cuánto? Got myself some mango with chamoy. It's actually sour, even though it's ripe. I have arrived in my second base, which is Guanajuato. I have a kitchen over here, and that's the bed. Guanajuato is a city that feels like it's alive 24/7. It's colorful, chaotic, and full of character. Ma-overwhelm ko sa mga baligya ay. As a university town, it's packed with students, giving it a young local energy that's totally different from the more polished San Miguel de Allende. You don't just walk the streets here, you feel them. Mariachi bands echo through the plazas, parades pop up out of nowhere, and the whole place hums with a spontaneous joy. Once a booming silver city, its history is carved into tunnels, alleyways, and grand old churches. But today, it's loud, vibrant, and completely unfiltered. Every corner is bursting with charm. From the famous Callejón del Beso to the vibrant markets and cozy cafes tucked in cobblestone streets. Whether you're chasing sunsets from a hilltop or just getting lost in the noise. Guanajuato doesn't sit still. It pulls you in and makes you part of the story. I think this will be my favorite plaza. It's so peaceful here.
this town so much. San Miguel de Allende is quieter and a little more upscale than Guanajuato. The streets are cleaner, the cafes and shops are cuter. Honestly, I kind of wish I stayed here instead. It just has this calm, charming vibe that's hard to resist.
I love this place so much. It's so quiet. I can imagine myself reading a book here. This is like a museum because there are some art exhibits inside the rooms, but it's just free. And there's this garden at the center with a little fountain. And it's so peaceful and so nice.
The buses here are actually really comfortable.
I just arrived in Mexico City, so this is my third stop. I will be here in Mexico City for like a week. I'm scheduled to check into my Airbnb tomorrow, but I decided to come early because I was not doing anything anymore at Guanajuato. You can do Guanajuato for like 2 days and then 1 day for San Miguel de Allende. And so today I just decided to take the bus, and so I booked another like cheap place nearby. It's a hostel. It has 3 beds. I booked the whole room actually. It's a private room with a private bathroom because I can't stay at hostels. The place is actually really huge. It has 3 beds and then a private bathroom over there. It's like, this place is like an old house. It somehow feels like a hospital during wartime. I don't know, it feels like that to me. I hope it's not haunted. And it's so quiet, I think I'm the only person here.
Okay, here's the thing about Mexico City. The wires, like the electrical wires, are actually above ground. But still, there are so many trees.
Looks out to the courtyard outside.
Why are there so many people? There are kids flying kites. Mexico is very, very festive. Oh my god. Nag-away. Feeling ako mag-asawa. Nasakpan siguro na naikirida. Charot.
I'm at this photography museum because it's free. The exhibit is actually nice. It's inspiring. The photos are really beautiful, especially the old ones. The black and whites, I really love them. It's so nice. It's already 9 a.m. 9:30 a.m. and I just woke up. Today is my rest day. Like, I don't have any plans today, but at the same time, sayangan man gud ko. Sayangan ko sa adlaw if like wala ra ko'y buhaton. So I think I will still go to places, but more chill. Yesterday was actually chill. It's just that gikapoy jud ko. Tiguang na jud ko. I need rest days in between my activities kay di na makaya. Also, some realizations about Mexico. Mas lami actually ang tacos sa Mexico City compared sa tacos na akong na-try sa other places like sa Yucatán region or sa Guanajuato. It's more on a preference kay dili ko ganahan og baga na tortilla. Sa Merida man gud when I was there, kabantay ko na baga ilang tortilla and dili kay ko ganahan, and dili sad kay ko ganahan na mas pronounced ang taste sa corn sa tortilla for some reasons. Mas ganahan ko atong commercialized katong ordinary na tortilla, but that's more on my preference. But when it comes to the kind of tacos, I really, really love the sirloin tacos and also the suadero. Suadero is my number 1, and then sirloin is my number 2. And then the ceviche tacos, it's not really in a taco, it's in a tostada that I've tried in Guanajuato. That was really good. So those are my top 3 for now. The other tacos that I've tried, dili kayo. I realize that not all tacos are created equal. Wala kay Kuya Jan na today. I'm just going to the markets and then I'll probably go to Basilica of Guadalupe I don't know what it's called. I still have to like search it to Google how to go there. But I'll probably go there because I want to get a souvenir for my mom, the Virgin of Guadalupe. She doesn't know that I'm in Mexico. And I'll probably get one for my cousin as well. I was brought up in a very religious family. After that, I'll probably just gonna chill sa park or sa cafe. And I'm dropping my laundry off because I don't have anything to wear now. So I need to get my laundry done and we'll see how the day goes. I'm at Parque Mexico. I wish I had my Kindle with me. I'm now at the Basilica di Guadalupe. It's like 40 minutes away from Roma Norte. I read the facts while I was on my way here. It's actually the place where the Virgin of Guadalupe made an apparition to Juan Diego. The tilma, which is the cloak of Juan Diego, is inside. This is the Basilica where masses are held. I don't want to go too near because I'm wearing shorts and I think it's disrespectful. That's the cloak. Inside the other churches anymore. I can only go inside the basilica, the main basilica. This is the old basilica, I think, but you can only go inside if there's a mass, and currently there's no mass. This, I forgot what this is, but there are actually other churches surrounding the main basilica, and it's pretty hot here during the day. That's why I came late afternoon, so there's not a lot of people. During celebrations like Easter or Semana Santa, this is fully packed with, you know, pilgrims and tourists at the same time. These are very popular churros in Mexico. Very good. I'm going to Frida Kahlo's house today. It used to be her house. She used to live there. Now it's a museum. And believe it or not, it's one of the reasons why I really wanted to go to Mexico. Apart from the food, of course, it's to see Frida Kahlo's house. So I'm so excited for this. I have seen 2 documentary films about Frida Kahlo's life, and I've also been to a Frida Kahlo exhibit in Singapore. I've also been to Diego Rivera's house in Guanajuato because Diego Rivera, who was Frida Kahlo's husband, was actually born in Guanajuato. I'm a fan because out of all the artists that I know, it's Frida Kahlo that really inspired me the most, and it's Frida Kahlo's work that I can appreciate the most, if that makes sense. So yeah, I will talk more about Frida Kahlo when I get there.
Stepping into Casa Azul feels like walking into Frida Kahlo's soul. This was her home, her studio, and her sanctuary, filled with color, pain, and fierce passion. Frida's life was anything but easy. A tragic bus accident at 18 left her in pain for the rest of her life. But she turned that pain into art, raw, honest, and deeply personal. She painted her truth about her body, her heartbreak, her politics, and never apologized for it. Honestly, I feel choked up narrating this, teary-eyed even, because I'm just so inspired by her spirit, how she turned suffering into strength and art into power. Casa Azul sits in Coyoacan, a quiet bohemian neighborhood in Mexico City, still echoing with her presence. It's peaceful but powerful, just like Frida.
I heard that this museum is really beautiful, so I'm excited to go inside. It's very hot. I am now at this anthropology museum. It's the most visited museum in Mexico. Beautiful the city is. I'm going on a sunrise tour in Xochimilco.
Xochimilco is like nowhere else in Mexico City. Its ancient canals are the last traces of a vast lake system built by the Aztecs. a floating world where color, tradition, and life still thrive on the water. Locals and tourists ride brightly painted jardineras drifting past chinampas, the man-made floating gardens that have fed this region for centuries. In the quiet of sunrise, it's peaceful, misty, and almost magical. But hidden beneath the surface is something even more magical, the axolotl. This rare amphibian, native only to Xochimilco, can regenerate its limbs and never truly grows up. It's a symbol of resilience and mystery, just like these waters.
Welcome to prepare. It's quite a hike to go up to this castle.
Okay, it's not really a castle. It's just called Castillo de Chapultepec because it's on top of the Chapultepec hill. Chapultepec actually means grasshopper hill. That's the Chapultepec castle behind me. It's actually the National Museum of History of Mexico.
Jose Rizal is here. It looks like Jose Rizal, like a darker version of Jose Rizal. Nasa si Emilio Aguinaldo de Rivas. Joke. Just kidding. The real painting of Frida Kahlo.
I'm inside the Museo Arte de Moderno, Museum of Modern Art. I actually just ran inside earlier for cover because it was starting to rain, but it turned out that it's actually really beautiful. They even have paintings of Diego Rivera and Frida Kahlo. Her painting called Two Fridas was showcased in that museum, so it's really beautiful. What sorcery is this? This is Biblioteca Pacones. I don't know, forgot. It's a library in Mexico City's library, and it's amazing. Today has been such a lovely day. It's my favorite day so far. I started early, like around 6 a.m. sa Xochimilco. It was such a lovely experience, good kay. I was the only one, like literally I was the only one there. And the place was so peaceful and so beautiful. The sunrise was so beautiful. I actually booked that from Airbnb experience. After Xochimilco, I went to El Jarocho Los Lamas. I don't know, I'll put the name somewhere. I forgot. It was the street vendor that sells shrimp cocktails. Kaya medyo napulaan na gid ko sa kanang beef and pork tacos, and I wanted to eat something fresh and different. The ceviches, the seafood are also popular here in Mexico, and I wanted to eat that. So I went to this street vendor that's really popular. There was a long queue when I got there. And the shrimp cocktail was surprisingly delicious. I thought I will not like it because it's tomato base ang sauce niya. But it was actually really delicious. And then after I ate there, I went to the Chapultepec Castle, which is actually the National Museum of History. So Mexico and Philippines actually has a lot of similarities sa atong history. Kay Philippines was claimed by Spain in 1521. But the colonization, like the formal colonization, happened in 1565. But Mexico was also colonized by Spain in 1521, so it happened on the same year. Also, the Mexico was under Spanish colony for 300 plus years, similar with Philippines. It's just that after Spanish colonization sa Mexico, free na dayo ng Mexico. Although naay kanang attempt from France to colonize Mexico, but that really didn't happen. So I think that's the reason why our culture is somehow different, because we have been colonized by the US and we were also occupied by Japanese. So that also played a role. Unlike Mexico, after the Spanish colonization, they already gained their freedom. So their culture, their traditions were really heavily influenced by Spanish. And even their language, it's all Spanish. Pero whenever I visit museums and I talk to people, and whenever I observe the way of life here, similar gid siya sa Philippines. Like, mura kong nasa Pilipinas, actually. I'm going to Teotihuacan today. Yeah, I have a free audio guide on my phone, so I'll just use that. I will not hire a guide. But it's nice to have a guide because you'll have context of what you are experiencing. In Chichen Itza, I had a guide, so I was able to appreciate it more. But in Uxmal, which is actually my favorite so far, I had no guide, so I had no context while I was touring the grounds. But yeah, I'll try to learn as much as I can.